Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about the coastal plains regions of North Carolina. So as you can see, the coastal plain region is this blue teal color on our map. It is the last region of North Carolina that we have to talk about. We've talked about the mountains and the Piedmont. So today we're going to talk about the coastal plains. Just like Monday and Tuesday, we're going to go over some definitions first, and then we'll go over some things that are important to know about this region. So let's go over our definitions. So we have a sound, a wide area of water that connects two larger bodies of water and forms a channel between the mainland or an island. We have an inlet, a narrow area of water between two islands that leads to the land from the lake or sea. We have a cape, a strip of land projecting into a body of water. You can usually find a lighthouse on a cape. A natural resource is anything found in nature that can be used by humans. And we have the Outer Banks, a string of barrier islands separated from the mainland by sounds or inlets. So, now that we know these terms, let's take a look at what's important to know about this region. So, some things that are important to note. The coastal plain region is a low, flat land along the Atlantic Ocean. It is often divided into two parts, the outer coastal plain and the inner coastal plain. This region is made up of the Outer Banks and the Tidewater region. The largest islands in the Outer Banks are Bodie, Hatteras, Ocracoke, Portsmouth, and the Core Banks. 3 capes are part of the Outer Banks. We have Cape Hatteras, Cape Lookout, and Cape Fear. Cape Hatteras is known as the graveyard of the Atlantic because shifting sand has caused many ships to run aground. So like at night, when the ships are coming in and sailing in, it's hard to see because it's dark. So the lighthouse helps the crew on the boat to see the land. However, Hatteras has had a lot of ships run aground. The Tidewater region is an area of land along the coast that is close to sea level, and all of the beaches in North Carolina are found here. There are actually 7 sounds in this Tidewater region. We have the Pamlico, Albermay, Currick, Croatan, Roanoke, Core, and Bourg sounds. This area has many low-lying areas called wetlands, where water covers the land. The Tidewater is the only place in the world where the Venus flytrap plant grows naturally. And I think that's really cool. We also have the intercoastal plain region, and that is a higher, drier area, and it begins west of the Tidewater. So this area has rich soil and some of the state's best farmland. The intercoastal plain has the highest elevation on the coastal plain and is famous for their peach growing industry. Some of the natural resources that we're going to find in this area is going to be the longleaf pine forest, but actually all those trees, or a bunch of those trees, were tapped for sap, and so they're still there, but not as many as were there in the past. Some important crops that are grown there are peanuts, potatoes, blueberries, strawberries, watermelons, and sweet potatoes, all foods that I love and enjoy. And in this area, as you could guess probably, commercial fishing brings fresh and local seafood to the market and is a way of life in the coastal plains economy. So a bunch of their money comes from commercial fishing that takes place in that region. So just like Monday and Tuesday, today your assignment is going to be to work on the coastal plains region of your chart that you've been working on the past 2 days. And again, it's okay if you don't get it done. I know it's a lot. You do have until Friday to get it finished up and to get it turned in. So don't stress too much if you don't get it completely finished by today. Just make sure that you turn it in by Friday. Just like the past 2 days, these slides will be on your Google Classroom under classwork, and you can refer back to them to help you with your chart. You can also refer back to last week when we introduced the 3 regions, and that slide that kind of gave the overview of each region. You can also refer back to that to help you with that chart as well. I hope you have a great Wednesday and enjoy the rest of your day.